Alright, so today what I am going to be showing you is a product review on two products. Both of them are from Zucker Feather Products, and one would be a golden pheasant pelt, and the other is a Lady Amherst pheasant pelt. So at first glance, looking at them, I was really happy. Let me open this one quick. I've already opened the golden pheasant because I've actually used it so far in one of my previous videos. For the Lady Amherst, I'll be using it very soon. You'll see in another video. So we'll go ahead and show you guys what they look like. So, this is how it comes out of the package. Both wings are attached. Looking at it, the skinning job between this bird and the golden pheasant that I received from them as well are both completely different. As you notice on the golden pheasant, the wings currently are not attached. That's because right here I detached them. That was because the skinning on here is so thin that it tears just like tissue paper. So I took the wings off from the pheasant, the golden pheasant here, to minimize any damages. So basically I didn't want any of the body in here to rip. So I just removed them now and keep them together. This one, compared to the Lady Amherst, this one has a little bit worse of a skinning job up in the neck area, lower neck area, kind of by the shoulders of the bird here. The person cut through, and that's because apparently all these birds come from China, and basically they make all the prisoners skin these birds. So whether that's true or not, that's a couple of different people I've talked to have said that, but the quality of the cape looks really good. I'm really happy with it. Reviews on it were saying that it wasn't fly tying quality. To me, maybe I got lucky. Maybe my standards are different. For me, the feather quality on this is really good. I use this a lot for spay flies. I'll show you here. Let's do like a yellow one here. So you got good barb length on here. Up in here, you got a lot of different tippets, good color in the tippets. Make sure you guys can see that. Good color in the tippets, good length, not much damage. The crest is all there, which is again used for spay flies. Then you have down in here, which is kind of like the crest, or not the crest, I'm sorry, the tippets on a Lady Amherst, which I'll show you here in one sec. It's quite similar to that, but not quite the same. If you're in a pinch and you need something, these would definitely be able to substitute. The reason I bought this was because I needed crest for some spay flies, and buying just the crest was twice as expensive as buying the whole bird. This whole bird was less than $20. I'm pretty sure it was $11. So for $11, this is stellar in my opinion. So I can show you guys here more of the Lady Amherst. So looking a little bit longer, this wing is fairly attached. It's not attached super well. I'll probably take it off at some point in the near future. Same with this one, just again reduce the amount of damage. full wings. Again, neither of these birds came with the tails. They took the tails and I'm assuming sold them elsewhere. They probably get a higher value from the tails, selling them separate to people looking for decoration. For example, this is Lady Amherst tail. Belongs on this bird. Didn't come with this, but bought it separately. For that, I paid for 3. I paid $20. So this again was a cheap pelt from the same company. Less than $20. Great color. Tippets are very long in length. You can see there, that's probably 4 inches in length. You got a couple of spears here, which can be used probably in as a replacement for the for jungle cock if you're in a pinch again, which I have been. So some of these on my super nice special display flies will have this, in opposed to having a jungle cock feather for the cheeks. Shoulders, again, they have this greenish crest down in here, which is really nice. Moving down towards the rump where you get more of your spay flies. This bird doesn't look to have many feathers that would fit for spay. It's got a few on the sides, but not many, which it is what it is. You know, for less than $20, I didn't know what I was buying necessarily. So I just, on a leap of faith, I bought it because, again, buying this whole bird, I could cut off the body and take this and still made out better than just buying this. I definitely would recommend buying the whole bird from Zucker. I'm not going to promise you anything on quality just because I'm assuming, you know, they're just grabbing birds. You know, it's not a fly tying company, so they're not going to be fly tying birds. You know, they're not going to be bred for that. But on these two birds, you know, maybe I got lucky out of the piles, but I've been pretty happy with the look so far. I don't see any imperfections. No pelt damage. These birds were killed. They weren't shot. You know, if you go to a pheasant ranch and get pheasants, you're going to have shot up feathers, which always sucks. So, all in all, I'm really happy with both purchases. I would recommend it, but err with caution, but not a lot of caution, since they're both below $20. For less than $20, you know, you get a whole pack of tippets for both birds. You get some spay flies or spay feathers in the rump of the golden pheasant, and then you get soft hackles for different soft hackle flies. Some can be used for cheeks. Some can be used. You know, the possibilities are endless. Some of these wings, the wings you can't really do much with. You can use them for tails on some flies, but the wings are pretty useless. I will keep them, partially for hunting purposes, and then some of the fibers on the wings I'll use for tails. On some of the junkier flies or bluegill flies that, you know, bluegills don't care. Some of the material in the wings, you know, for tails and legs and whatnot, where something opposed to a $5 a piece pheasant tail or peacock tail or something like that. This obviously it rips, so what? I go cut off everything off and then retie it. Definitely a lot cheaper, a lot less impactful. So I think that's where I'll leave it off, saying that both capes were very decent in quality. The golden pheasant here, the skin job was a little worse than I would like to see. Obviously, I'd like to see something that looks like it was surgically done, but to expect something like that for a product that is as cheap as these were was pretty unrealistic. But looking at it, it's still very usable. I mean, the whole bird's there, all good quality, in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, but I mean, there's a lot of feathers to use here for a very cheap price. So I guess I will sign off. See you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, follow.